Welcome back to the Arsenal Stage News. Arsenal have verbal agreement on personal terms with Victor Gyokeres. Arsenal are poised to sign a new striker during this summer's transfer window. The Gunners netted only 69 goals in the Premier League last season. They scored 22 fewer goals than the previous top-flight campaign. The lack of a marquee striker has hampered Arsenal. The hierarchy are expected to address the concern when the transfer window reopens. According to Belgian journalist Sacha Tavolieri, RB Leipzig have indeed started negotiations with Arsenal regarding the potential transfer of Benjamin Sesko. arsenalnews.co.uk. arsenalnews.co.uk. Arsenal News. Arsenal have verbal agreement on personal terms with Victor Gyokeres Ed Davison, 31st May 2025. Arsenal are poised to sign a new striker during this summer's transfer window. The Gunners netted only 69 goals in the Premier League last season. They scored 22 fewer goals than the previous top-flight campaign. The lack of a marquee striker has hampered Arsenal. The hierarchy are expected to address the concern when the transfer window reopens. According to Belgian journalist Sacha Tavolieri, RB Leipzig have indeed started negotiations with Arsenal regarding the potential transfer of Benjamin Sesko. However, Arsenal are aiming to make progress on several fronts simultaneously to avoid being left empty-handed if talks were to break down. The Gunners have yet to finalise personal terms with Sesko, but Sporting CP star Victor Gyokeres has already given his verbal agreement to join the club. Arsenal have identified Gyokeres as Sesko. Alternative Mikel Arteta's side are long-term admirers of Sesko. They wanted to sign him from Leipzig last summer, but he ended up penning a new contract at the German outfit. The Gunners have revived their pursuit of the 21-year-old, who netted 21 goals for his club last term. Google Play icon, App Store icon. His tally is not exceptional, but he has immense potential. Sesko can provide an X-factor with his ability to score long-range goals. Leipzig are prepared to sell for his release clause worth £67 million. But Arsenal will want to negotiate a long-term payment plan. In that way, they can save funds to spend on more marquee signings without the burden of breaching the profit and sustainability rules, PSR. Arsenal also need to finalise terms with the player for a transfer to materialise. If Sesko were to snub them, it appears Gyokeres would be the fallback option. Sporting director Andrea Berta is a big admirer of the Swede, who netted a staggering 54 goals for Sporting CP last campaign. Despite his big figures, there are some doubts whether he can adapt and prove his credentials in the Premier League, given he will turn 27 on June 4th. Gyökeres won't have the luxury of regular counter-attacks at Arsenal. He will need to find ways of scoring against teams with low defensive blocks. Sporting CP are prepared to sell Gyökeres for £59 million. The Gunners could swoop for him if Sesko were turned them down for the second year running. News. The rise of Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao's journey to prominence began in Portugal, where his exceptional talent was evident from a young age. His early years at Sporting CP showcased his potential, but it was his move to France with Lille OSC that truly accelerated his development. At Lille, Leao's performances caught the eye of European giants, leading to his transfer to AC Milan in 2019. At Milan, Leao quickly became a key figure, known for his pace, dribbling, and ability to score crucial goals. His standout season came in 2021-22 when he played a pivotal role in Milan's Serie A title triumph, earning the league's MVP award. Over his tenure at Milan, Leao amassed over 70 goals and 60 assists, solidifying his reputation as one of Europe's top attacking talents. Turbulent times at AC Milan. Despite his individual success, Leao's relationship with Milan's management has been strained. Tensions with coaches Paulo Fonseca and Sergio Conceição have led to periods of reduced playing time, including being benched for significant matches. These developments have fueled speculation about his future at the club. Milan's recent performance, finishing outside the Champions League spots, has further complicated matters. With Leao's contract running until 2028 and a reported release clause of €175 million, the club faces a dilemma: retain a star player whose commitment may be wavering, or capitalise on a potential transfer fee. Arsenal's interest. Arsenal's interest in Leao has been well documented. The club sees him as a potential upgrade to their attacking options, offering a blend of pace, creativity, and finishing prowess. However, several factors influence this potential move. 1. Tactical fit. Manager. Mikel Arteta's system demands high defensive work rate from all players, especially wingers. Leao's defensive contributions have been questioned, which could pose a challenge in adapting to Arteta's tactical setup. 2. Financial considerations. While Arsenal has the financial capacity to pursue high-profile signings, the reported €175 million release clause is a significant hurdle. Milan's willingness to negotiate a lower fee could make the deal more feasible. Third, market competition. Chelsea has also expressed interest in Leao, initiating informal contacts with Milan. This competition could influence Arsenal's approach and urgency in negotiations. Looking ahead, the upcoming transfer window will be pivotal in determining Leao's future. If Milan opts to sell, Arsenal could emerge as a strong contender, especially if the club is willing to lower their asking price. Leao's potential move to the Premier League represents a significant opportunity for both the player and Arsenal, aligning with the club's ambitions to strengthen their attacking lineup. In conclusion, while challenges exist, the prospect of Rafael Leao joining Arsenal remains a tantalizing possibility. His skill set and potential fit within Arteta's vision could make him a valuable addition to the Gunners' squad. Arsenal have been handed a significant advantage in their pursuit of Swedish striker Victor Gyokeres after recent developments surrounding his release clause and Sporting CP's transfer strategy. Sporting CP had originally set Gyokeres' release clause at €100 million, €85 million. However, they've now lowered their asking price to around €80 million, €68 million, after negotiating down Coventry City's sell-on clause from 15% to 10%. This means Sporting will keep more profit from any future sale. This decision makes it easier and more financially viable for Arsenal to pursue the 26-year-old forward, who has been in sensational form, scoring 47 goals and 11 assists in just 46 matches this season. Arsenal, under Mikel Arteta, are actively looking for a reliable striker to strengthen their attack for the 2025-26 season. Gyokeres is now a top target. The Gunners also plan to sign midfielder Martin Zubimendi, potentially spending over £100 million in total this summer to revamp their squad. With Sporting now open to negotiations and Gyokeres reportedly interested in a Premier League move, Arsenal are in a strong position to seal the deal. Arsenal have made their move for Benjamin Sesko, while Manchester City's Matheus Nunes could be involved in a swap deal for Nottingham Forest's Morgan Gibbs-White. Join us for the latest transfer news, rumours and gossip from around the globe. Transfers homepage, done deals, men's January grades, women's January grad. Guardiola hints at Grealish exit after final day omission. Arteta has goosebumps ahead of Arsenal's crucial summer. Alexander-Arnold on Liverpool fans. Could Arsenal sign Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko? Photo by Ulrich Pedersen, Nur Photo via Getty Images. Trending rumours. Arsenal have initiated contact with RB Leipzig over a potential move for striker Benjamin Sesko, according to Sky Sport Germany's Florian Plettenberg. Gunners sporting director Andrea Berta reportedly recently met with RB chief Marcel Schäfer to discuss the potential structure of a deal. The Bundesliga club missed out on Champions League qualification, are under pressure to raise funds this summer from player exits, and could potentially allow Arsenal to sign Sesko for a cut-price deal, which the Sun reports could be around €75 million. Another forward under consideration is Sporting CP ace Victor Gyokeres, who is believed to be available at €60 million. Matheus Nunes could be used as a makeweight in any potential deal between Nottingham Forest and Manchester City for Morgan Gibbs-White, according to The Sun. City are willing to cut their losses on the Portugal midfielder, who has spent most of his time at right-back this season. Nunes, 26, was signed for £53 million in 2023 from Wolverhampton Wanderers, but has failed to provide the desired impact so far at the club. Gibbs-White, by contrast, has enjoyed a stunning campaign for high-flying Forest and is thought to be on Pep Guardiola's shortlist of midfielders to replace Kevin De Bruyne. The Sun, Home Sun Club sign in menu Arsenal, transfer news live, Real Lewis Skelly. Gunners locked in 67 million Gyokeres battle.